YouTube? So I'm back with another video, and y'all don't know how good it feels to finally be saying it again, because y'all know it's been a minute. And y'all, I'm so disappointed in myself, and I think every one of you that takes time out to reach out to me and be like, hey girl, like, where you at? Like, it's been a minute. Like, I'm hoping you're gonna be posting again soon. Like, what's going on with you? And y'all, that be my little motivation that I be needing to get back to before, like how I was doing things before. But honestly, y'all, as you can tell by the title, I'm gonna talk about what has been going on with me and why I've been having to take these long breaks away from YouTube, because the reason is that I have been reassessing and revising my life right now, y'all. So because of that, I've been going through a period of needing, like, I guess what you call stillness, and just my ability to just like sit for a second and allow what's next to come to me, or just making sure that my next move is my best move type of thing, because I have so much going on with me mentally, emotionally, and I actually have even more that got put on my plate since I even decided to even record this video, like the first go around. So it's just a lot, and some of the stuff I'll be able to talk about more as time goes on. But in this video, I'm pretty much just gonna give y'all an update about what's going on with me when it comes to the military, with YouTube, and with my personal life, because things have changed a lot, y'all, within the past 3, 4, 5 months. And I haven't really been even like giving y'all me for real, I guess, well, really just bring y'all into me, being the fact that my YouTube is growing so much. And then on top of that, I haven't been posting on my other social media. So I really feel like I'm doing y'all a disservice, because y'all getting to know me on YouTube, but I'm not really, fully allowing y'all to get to know me, and doing enough vlogs where y'all can just, feel like you are learning me a little bit and how I talk, how I think and things like that. So this video, reassessing and revising, is basically me giving y'all some insight on me, the stuff that people don't like to talk about, like the real shit that be going on behind the camera and things like that. We get on social media and all day long we feel like everybody doing good and everybody having their way with stuff, when in reality most of us going through it, behind all that. So really, this is just me showing y'all a little bit of how I'm, mentally, trying to get myself together right now. Make sure you continue to subscribe, continue to follow me on my social media. On Instagram, that is Kiana P_, and on Snapchat, that is just Kiana P. Without further ado, y'all, let's get right into this video. Okay, y'all, so let's get into what's going on with me when it comes to the military, because I know some people have been asking me like, hey, are you re-enlisting? Like, when you get promoted, like, you still working the same job? Are you still having the same issues you were having before? And y'all, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, like, as far as the military goes, I've been actually cool with military, stuff for right now. We have all new leadership. We have all new soldiers in my section. I don't want to speak too soon, y'all, but that part actually has been going pretty good, except little instances so far. I did have a little run-in about a month or 2 ago with my previous NCO, but she's no longer here. So because of that, I don't even really want to talk about it, because I don't even be knowing who really even watch my stuff no more, because I get so many people that tell me that they be watching my channel. So because of that, I really don't want to say too much. But basically, y'all, I'm at another clinic again. So I told y'all, here at Fort Bragg, we have 7 behavioral health clinics. So because of that, we be bouncing around or whatever. So back in, I say May, after I finished BSEP, that's when I came to my new clinic. But when I went to my new clinic, I did have an NCO over me, and y'all know I was at my previous clinic that I arrived to when I first got to Fort Bragg, and I was NCOIC the whole time because we didn't have no NCOs. So now we have way more NCOs, but people are still transitioning in and out, and it's still not enough to handle all of the junior enlisted soldiers on top of all of the clinics we have. So pretty much it was me and my NCO up until this month, actually, no, last month, where she PCS. So now I'm back to NCOIC again at my clinic, at a new clinic. But I was already, pretty much doing those things is just official now. The first go around, I was thrown into the NCOIC position and it was annoying because I was still a brand new specialist at my unit. I had a certain personnel group that, you know, really was making it hard for me to succeed. But this go around, y'all, I have way more, you know, I got way more sense coming into it. I got way more now that I've learned being at my duty station that I'm able to apply to this NCOIC role. And now I'm able to take what I learned at the last clinic when I was doing the NCOIC stuff when I really didn't want to, and I'm able to apply it now when I knew it was coming regardless. Another thing that's going on with me, y'all, is that I am specialist promotable right now. So any day now, I will be picking up my corporal/sergeant rank. And if y'all don't know how it works is, as long as, so if I don't have the points, right, you know, we go off the point system. I don't know what the official name is called, but basically, you know, I can still go to BOC, which is what I'm waiting on. So if I don't make the points that I need to make sergeant after I leave there, I'll basically do a lateral promotion to corporal. And then as soon as I make the points, I'll automatically pin my sergeant. So of course, you know, specialists, we want to be able to pin, you know, sergeant first. But if I don't have the points, which right now I'm still trying to get my stuff together with my points, but I'm almost there, you know, it really just depending on timing at this point and when I go to BOC based on which rank I'm gonna put on next. But yeah, y'all, that's really a good thing because I went to the promotion board, got my P status, and yeah, you'll learn in the military that once you get that P status, you know, it's basically up from there because they already gave you the go to get promoted. Like the HRC system is pretty much tracking you as about to be the next rank soon, so they getting prepared for that. So I'm very happy about that. So where I'm at as far as re-enlisting, y'all, I still got 2 more years in the military. So within these 2 more years, I could get deployed, I could get sent off to Korea somewhere. I can, you know, no telling what they do with me. But something actually came up, y'all. I got offered a new role, but it was a new role that my leadership really did not want me to do. So because of that, they were like, well, you know, they basically call it like a manning issue because they didn't want me to take it on because they mean I would not be doing behavioral health stuff no more, y'all, which I was definitely considering this new role, but that's still up in the air. So I guess I'll tell y'all more about that if that comes into fruition. But yeah, y'all, as far as the military overall, everything I guess has been copacetic. Like I have, you know, everything really been smooth this year, this go around as far as with the military stuff, except that little run-in that, you know, my little counseling situation that I had with my previous NCO, but she not even my NCO no more, so it really don't even matter. But besides that, y'all, I've been chilling with military. So let's get into YouTube. What's going on with YouTube? Let me just tell y'all, when it comes to the YouTube stuff, y'all gonna be real mad because do y'all know that a lot of people be telling me to stop doing military content? Like, yes, y'all, a lot of people do not feel like I should be doing military content. They feel like it's too much of a thin line to walk. You know, they feel like, oh, you know, on one end they're like, well, you got way more to bring to the table. You don't really got to do military stuff, you know, or they just like, they don't really see the benefit of me talking about military stuff. Like to them, it's kind of like very, you know, on a just very small. They don't really see it as being, I guess, a worth it type of niche for YouTube. So not saying that I agree with anything that they have been telling me as far as that, you know, because I always believed that once I joined the military that I had the voice to spread the information, you know, what's going on, and I guess just like relay the process to people in a way that people would enjoy and people would understand. And so because of that, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna do YouTube, and that's gonna be one of the ways that I get my feet wet type of thing. And I've told people that on multiple occasions, like, this is what I do. This is my job anyway for this past 2 years and the next 2 years. So why not talk about it? Why not, you know, people are looking for this information. I know I was, I know you are. So it's just like, why not talk about it in a way for people to get their information, especially when they're doing their research. And based off what y'all told me, y'all enjoy the way that I like break it down to y'all. But I got my own mind. nobody can tell me how to think or what to do, right? So y'all won't ever have to worry about me stopping my military content because I'm trying to appease nobody else. No. Only dilemma I have with the military stuff and me talking about it is the one, okay, I do agree that I hate that I gotta tread so lightly. And then on top of that, y'all see where I'm at with my subscribers now. So I do get way more people that come up to me saying, hey girl, I saw your YouTube channel. So it put me in a weird situation because I be always feeling like when I do talk about the military stuff, I don't want to say the wrong thing because I told y'all I already got in trouble about it before. And then that's the main thing people love to give me a warning about when they find out that I got military content. Like, hey, make sure because if you talk about this military stuff, they're gonna be watching you type of thing. And of course I don't want to be watched in that way, especially too when I don't plan on just talking about military content. But I don't want nobody to think that, oh, they found, like, people in the military or leadership that finds my channel and then they go and let's just say I post a regular video that has nothing to do with the military. Now they, I guess thinking that they know me in a way where they can like apply my military stuff, and like they basically trying to cross or intertwine them when they're really meant to be separate. But the only other real reason that I would feel like that I wouldn't want to do as much military content is that I still know that I have so much about me, so much stuff I've learned in general, like through college, with my degree, and just every other thing that I'm trying to do. I feel like I don't want y'all to feel like this is just who I'm gonna be on YouTube, because military is just a part of what I'm doing right now. But I plan on like transcending, except like not excelling above it, but like, doing things that are outside of the scope of just my career right now, because military is simply just my career. And so basically I'm going through that like dilemma of like I want to post these military videos, but at the same time I do need to start getting them more in tune with who I am as an individual, like Kiana, like the actual me outside of the military content, so y'all can really get in tune with me, because I got a lot to put out there. And it's really like I'm kind of stopping myself a little bit because I don't really know how I want to navigate it yet. But yeah, y'all, as far as YouTube goes, the only thing that has really been stopping me from uploading like that is basically me trying to know what I'm trying to tackle next. Like, am I gonna just keep posting the military and throwing a little bit of me in there, or am I just gonna take a detour for a second, talk about other stuff, and then post military every now and then type of thing. So like I said, y'all, don't feel like you can't watch me because you only enjoy me to talk about military stuff. I'm saying give me a chance, y'all. Give me a chance when I do start talking about other stuff. But that's the way I'm trying to navigate it right now, y'all. Really what I need is a brand strategist or somebody that helps me to kind of put things into perspective and play my cards right type of thing. That's really what I'm needing when it comes to the YouTube stuff. But yes, y'all, I'm definitely trying to get back into posting weekly, and that's the only reason that I'm being held up is the dilemma that I think I have, y'all. So let me know in the comment section what y'all think about me talking about military stuff, and if you agree that it's too risky business and I shouldn't be one of the ones that talks about military stuff on my channel, especially since y'all know how I talk about things and I try to be completely 100% honest, and it might get me in trouble. So what y'all think? Let me know in the comment section. Okay, y'all, and the last area I want to talk about is my personal life, because this is where this is what's really getting in the way of me coming to y'all and me just being in a clear headspace, because I'm everywhere right now when it comes to my personal life, y'all. So let me say, y'all, number one thing is I am not in a relationship anymore. I haven't been in a relationship since the beginning of June. We actually have not seen each other since April. Long story short, y'all, we were like that long distance. Okay, so let me reel it back, because I can tell y'all a little bit, it ain't bad. I could be honest with y'all. So really what happened was, y'all remember I had those videos where I was looking for apartments, right? Yeah, so basically that was probably a situation where I spoke too soon, I did something too soon, and it didn't come into fruition because I put it out there too fast. Well, basically my ex was going to be moving up here with me, and we went through a whole situation where we really didn't well, I didn't really think that that was the best course of action, being that one, we were not married, which, y'all, I'm in the military and I'm active duty. Why the hell would I have being an entire relationship where I'm shacking up and still gotta worry about keeping my barracks squared away, still having to deal with everything as a single soldier, but yet I'm in an apartment somewhere else, you know, being a wife and doing everything else that comes with being in a relationship, but yet completely ignoring the fact that I would have, and he would have got way more out of the situation if we were actually married. But of course, we didn't want to rush into marriage, and we didn't want to be that couple that's just married for the benefits, even though we were together before the military. But it was still kind of like, all the way around, it just didn't make logical sense for him to move up here as just my boyfriend. So that was a hard situation, because we really just had to come to an agreement that, like, we gonna have to, you know, break up for now. Like, we really gonna have to take time away from each other and figure out what it is that we trying to do. So of course, y'all, we still on good terms. Like, it's no bad blood at all with us. Like, still got plenty of love for him. He still got plenty of love for me. It's just, you know, life ran its course and it took us opposite ways. So, you know, we're not together right now. So really, I just been trying to get myself together, y'all, like mentally, you know, trying to process the fact of that I was in a long-term relationship for how long I was. We didn't break up for any reasons as far as cheating or not giving each other love. We literally felt like we had to break up, and that was really hard, y'all, because we really did not want to break up. But it really was like we couldn't keep doing a long distance. We had been doing a long distance for 2 years. So it really was just a lot on both our plate. But yeah, that's as far as it goes with relationship stuff, y'all. Second thing going on, y'all, is that I'm having competing aspirations. And this is what is really like driving me crazy personally, is that, like, on one end, I'm still wanting to go down the school path, go after what I've been wanting to do originally, which is become a psychologist. And of course, when it comes to anything with school, I gotta, you know, play my cards right. How am I gonna decide to go back to school? Like, am I gonna let the Army pay for it and then, you know, owe them all that service obligation on the back end? So then I gotta deal with the fact that, oh, is it gonna be green and gold? Is it gonna be AMED? Is it gonna be another type of program? Just the different ways that I can make school happen through the military, but then having to worry about the fact of, like, you know, my next degree is a master's. Like, do I really need to owe the Army another 10 years just for them to send me to get my master's? I mean, the post 9/11 is mine anyway. So it's kind of like, on one end, I'm dealing with that. But on the other end, you see that I'm doing stuff that's entrepreneurial, like, which is YouTube, which is me wanting to start up other things that does not involve needing to go back to school right away, that I can literally go and do certs. I can network to make it happen on this side of things. So when it comes to that, I could really try to flourish with my YouTube if I was not in the middle. Like, let's just say I, you know, got out after this 2 years and I could strictly focus on my YouTube. I can only imagine how much it would grow. But being that I have to still worry about being active duty right now, and if I do a school path with the military, would that take me away from my passion right now, which is YouTube? Even though I done fell off for a little minute, never stopped thinking about YouTube. But yeah, anyways, like, if I do a path that requires me to go back to school, like, that basically means that I am, like, not neglecting, but I'm basically saying, for the time being, I'm gonna disregard my YouTube to focus on the school route, because this is something specific that I need to focus on. Whereas with YouTube, this is the artistic side of things. It's the side that is more free flowing, that I can kind of play it how I want, that I don't gotta play it by any book rules to get it done and to be successful in it. So it's like, on one end, I'm thinking maybe I got a whole nother degree I'm supposed to be trying to get next. Maybe it's not, you know, psychologist like I really thought from the get-go. Or maybe just I'll come back to YouTube on down the line if I do continue with the school route. Because getting a master's or a doctorate, y'all, will definitely take up a lot of my time. Like, especially if I still have to be active duty on top of that. And it's just kind of like, I I'm trying to see the vision, y'all. That's why it's like stressful, because I've been sitting down with career counselors, you know, been trying to talk to cadets, been trying to talk to other military people, and nobody is really able to give me the right insight right now, especially to y'all. Another thing I learned was that I'm not in the right circle right now. I'm not around the right people right now. Like, the people that I try to have these conversations with, they either lean one way or the other. They either telling me, nah, military all the way, all day, YouTube, what is that? Or they on the other end, they get YouTube, they like, yeah, YouTube, forget the military, why is you even in, type of thing. So it's kind of like, I'm in this space, and yes, y'all, I do go to therapy, but I got so much stuff that I'm having to address in therapy that it'd be hard for us to focus on just, you know, career-like things or this thing 1 minute, because I'm jumping around in therapy, y'all. So right now, it's really hard for her or us to stay on one subject when I'm in therapy. So yeah, so basically, like, I basically have competing aspirations, and I'm trying to decide, because I don't want to be that person, y'all. Like I tell y'all, I don't want to be that person in the military that did all this time and didn't come out and execute my plan, like finish this 4 years, but yet still in the same place I started, which is still just a bachelor's degree, still just traveling up the enlisted rank the whole time, when I could have did OCS or something, or where I could have did a completely different path that would give me my next degree while serving time. Or on top of that, just really just, okay, did all this time, started up YouTube while I was active duty, and then I finished this contract and I'm still in the same place I started with YouTube. It's just a lot of that, y'all, that is putting a lot of stress on me. So if you have insight, or, you know, you feel like you understand what could be the problem, let me know. Like, I'm up for all feedback, advice, but I really think it is, y'all. I be to myself so much that I'm not in an environment. You know how they try to say you are the sum of the 5 people you hang out with, y'all. I don't even have 5 people to hang out with. Literally, the most people that I hang out with is people that I talk to on the phone, and that truly don't even count. So basically, I'm the sum of me, because I'm only hanging around myself. You know, so it really is hard for me to know which way that I'm trying to elevate, because I really don't know, for real, y'all. And I hope I'm not giving too much information in a way where it's kind of like making people feel like I'm lost as hell. So I'm not lost as hell, y'all. It's just really me just competing, you know, with my mindset right now, and how I feel like I need to just move forward. So yes, y'all, I do agree. I need to be doing a lot of praying, just like I said, being still, you know, letting the answers come to me, really just trying to figure out what it is I'm trying to do. And then, y'all, the biggest, well, I keep saying everything is the biggest, but no, the next thing is, y'all, I've been trying to get another job, because this enlisted E4 pay, y'all, with no dependents, it won't cut it, and never cut it for me. Some people, I don't even know how they do it with kids. If you got kids and you living off just military pay, hats off to you, because I don't see how y'all getting that done. Y'all, I meet up with my financial advisor monthly, trying to save, trying to minimize debt. Only thing I'm missing now, y'all, is increasing my income. So I've been going through the process of trying to get another job, but guess what, y'all? Guess what that's gonna do if I get another job? Now I got another thing I gotta focus on that's gonna take me away from YouTube. That's gonna take me, I gotta do a job that's gonna allow me to get it done outside of military hours in my place of duty. But now it's just kind of like, okay, if I stay the course with YouTube, of course, YouTube pays, y'all. But it's kind of like, YouTube is like a longevity thing. It's like a long-term thing. You know, it's not bringing in income for me right now. So because of that, I'm just like, oh, I need another job. So yeah, y'all, that's basically like what I got going on. As y'all can see how I'm talking, how fast I'm talking, my mind is everywhere, y'all. Like, and I ain't even touched on something else that is going on with me, y'all, because I literally can't right now. Y'all, it's a lot that's going on with me. And it could just be, y'all, I just turned 26. I could just be going through, you know, the 26 trials and tribulations type of thing right now, trying to, you know, direct myself. You know, we go through a lot of existential crisis around this time in our life. So I really just feel like I'm just trying to get myself together and commit to a path right now. Really, once I commit to a path, y'all gonna know. Y'all for sure are gonna know because I'm gonna come and talk about it. But right now I'm just going through like the state of mind where I really just don't know, you know, whether I do know and I'm just not listening to myself, or, you know, or really I'm leading myself. Maybe I could be leading myself astray and I'm not even thinking about the correct things or thinking about it the right way, and I'm really not even knowing, y'all, because I just don't feel like I had the right people around me that I can like watch and like look at as like a role model or a mentor. Because yeah, I can find a mentor in the military all day, but as soon as I want to talk about my YouTube stuff or things outside the military, I want that mentor to be able to understand it and not try to sway me away from it. And that's the problem. That's the biggest problem that I have when I talk to the military people about stuff, is that they really want me to lean towards that way all the time. And it's just like, y'all, it's so many different things in the world that you can do to make things happen. So understand that my mind ain't always just on military. Yes, that's what I do right now, but that ain't where I'm trying to stay forever. Like, yeah, if that ends up being the case and I retire out, cool. It's because it made sense to me and that's why I did it. But as of now, I'm in my first contract, you know, I still feel like the sky's the limit. I don't have no kids. I still feel like it's a lot that I can play around with, that I can still do, and I'm trying to take advantage of that. So yeah, y'all, I really feel like the people that's gonna watch this video are the people that have really been rocking with me, that really have been supporting me so far. So yeah, if you watched this video and you really felt like that gave you a little insight into what's been going on with me, and you really felt like, okay, you able to understand why I might not be uploading as much, and you really feel like now you feel a little bit closer to me in some type of way because you really feel like you were able to have that conversation with me, then yeah, I hope that I was able to get what I'm going through across, you know. Like I said, me just talking about the stuff right now, you know, feels very like, who cares? Like, I feel like just talking about it, somebody might be like, I don't care about that part. Girl, upload the military content, that's why I followed you. But I still know that my YouTube is growing, y'all. I'm very, very thankful and blessed for that. Like, every time I look at it, even though I'm not uploading, it's still growing. So I'm very appreciative of that. And I know that it's at least a few of y'all that definitely look forward to hearing from me. So if you are that person, I appreciate you, and this video is for you. But yeah, y'all, if you like this video, if you like anything that I talked about in this video, you want me to probably talk about it in another video, talk more in depth about it, or really give y'all a little more than what I'm telling y'all, I can do that. I just need to know which part that y'all really want to hear more about. But yeah, y'all, I will talk to y'all in the next video. Make sure y'all are subscribed and continue to reach out to me on my social media. On Instagram, that's KeonnaP_, and on Snapchat, that is just KeonnaP. And yeah, y'all, I'm gonna talk to y'all later.